Good evening. I'm going to show you how to create and print labels using MailMerge and Microsoft Word 2016. I am Ruthie Bass. What is MailMerge? It is a quick and efficient way for businesses, schools, or individuals to create and send bulk mail, labels, and envelopes in a short amount of time. Labels come in all shapes and sizes for many purposes, such as mail-outs for businesses, wedding invitations, and also birthday party invitations. There are 3 easy steps that I'm going to show you how to create and print labels. Step 1, create and set up your mailing list in Microsoft Excel. Step number 2, prepare the main document using Microsoft Word 2016. And step 3, preview and print perfect labels. Now we are going to go through each step thoroughly. Step 1 is creating the source document, which is going to be our mailing list in Microsoft Excel. We can also do a source document from Microsoft Access or your contact list from Outlook. But in this case, we're going to do our source document, the mailing list, in Microsoft Excel. Your source document must be flawless. Everything that you want in these columns must be perfect. Each column that you see, columns A, B, C, and D, must have a column heading. Column A is first name, column B is last name, column C is address, and column D is city, state, and zip. Now, one of the most important things that you have to do with your source document is make sure that you save it to your desktop, a jump drive, or a folder on the desktop. This document I have already saved on my desktop, and we're going to go back and retrieve it later when we begin working in Microsoft Word to create the labels. Now we are ready for step 2, which has many sections, so please pay attention. We want to open Microsoft Word. We want to choose a blank document. And when we get to our blank document, we want to choose Mailings from the toolbar. And then we want to select MailMerge. And under MailMerge, we see several different options for letters, email messages, envelopes, labels, directory, normal Word document, step-by-step MailMerge wizard. We are going to choose labels. You will see the label options dialog box come up, and you will make sure that your printer says continuous feed printers or page printers. Then our label information, we'll choose our label vendors. Right now what you see is A4 over A5. There are several different type of vendors in the dialog box. You see Avery US Letter, Brother Industries, CompuLabel, Dymo Corporation, Hisago, Seiko Instrumental USA, and Tyco. For this exercise, we're going to use Avery A4. And then on your label box, there's a product number, and you find your product number in this dialog box. For these purposes, we are going to use the label number product 5160. When you find 5160, you click on it, and then you say OK. Your Word screen comes back with the dimensions of the label. You go back to Mailings on the toolbar, and you click on Select Recipients. Now, the options are to type a new list, use an existing list, or choose from Outlook contacts. We're going to choose the existing list that we created in Microsoft Excel. So you choose Use an existing list. Your Select Data Source dialog box comes up, and you scroll down and you look on your desktop where we saved it, and you look for mailing list. It's an Excel document. Double click on it and you'll get the select table dialog box, and you make sure that the name of the table and the tab is here. It says mailing list. Then click on OK. Now your document is ready to start putting information in the records. So you go back to mailings and you come over to where it says insert merge field. If you notice here, these are the same headings that are in our columns in Excel: first name, last name, address, city, and state. So we're going to begin to insert these fields. The first one, first name. Then we go back to insert merge field, click on last name. Go back to click on merge field again, click addresses. Go back to insert merge field, click city, state, and zip. At this point, you want to clean up your record. Put a space between last name and first name. And then you want to make sure that the address is on a separate line. You also want to make sure that city, state, and zip are on a separate line. From here, you will also do your formatting. So you highlight the label information, click on Home, and let's say that we want to change the font style to New Times Roman. We will change the font size to 12. You may even want to italicize your label, and I like to center mine. You may also change the color of the letters on your label. I'm going to change it to a nice blue color. And when that's done, you go back to mailings and you go here to where it says update labels, and this is going to show you how all the labels are going to be formatted the exact same way. In step 3, we are going to preview our labels and print them. So we go back to mailings and we click on preview results, and then what you see are the actual names that are located in your mailing list in Excel. And then you go to finish and merge. Under finish and merge, you see 3 options: edit individual documents, print documents, send email messages. For this exercise, we are just going to print the documents. Click print documents. Our merge to printer dialog box comes up, and we can either once again print all records, select a current record, or print like from record 1 to record 10, and then we click OK. Your print dialog box appears. You want to make sure that the correct printer shows in the name box. You want to make sure that you have your print range. You want to make sure that you tell it the number of copies you want. In this case, I just want 1. You want to indicate what you're going to print, all the pages in the range. You want to tell it how many pages per sheet. In this case, only 1. Look at scale to paper size. We won't do scaling. And then you click OK. And now what you have are perfect labels. Thanks for watching. MailMerge is a valuable tool and will be an asset to your resume when seeking employment in any office setting.